Hello everyone, my name is Arturo Florcruz and I'm Director of Field Training for Stream, and joining me today is Presidential Director Brian Lucia.
Hey buddy, I just want to tell you, for those of you who have not met Arturo, he is new to the company and a very huge added addition, especially as we go nationwide. So congratulations on the position and welcome to the team.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. And welcome to our first edition of Let's Talk Wireless. Each week, as we approach our wireless pre-launch for associates on Super Saturday, November 15th, Brian and I will be coming to you with a segment in currents to help you better understand the wireless industry. Our goal is to give you a basic foundation of wireless terms and technology to help prepare you for Stream's wireless launch. Now in this segment, we'll be discussing the wireless industry, who the major wireless carriers are today, and the many other wireless providers that operate within the industry. What do you say, Brian? Let's get started.
I'm ready.
You know, it seems like you can't do anything these days without seeing a wireless commercial.
Yeah, it seems like when you do turn the television on, 1 out of every 2 commercials you see is one of the big 4. The competition's huge and they're doing a lot of advertising. The wireless industry as a whole is the fastest growing industry around. Some estimate it to be a potential $1 trillion industry. Arto, did you know that as of now there are actually more mobile devices in homes than there are U.S. citizens?
Wow.
Kind of crazy. Most households have multiple devices, and 90% of these households use wireless service. In fact, nearly 40% of all households in the U.S. rely on wireless solely and don't even have landlines any longer. This creates a great opportunity for Stream as a company and for all of us as associates.
Wow, those are some impressive statistics. Who are the major wireless carriers today?
Well, most everybody has seen them, seen their names. They become household, but we'll review those to make sure that you understand. And we'll say that in those 4 major carriers that are considered full-service wireless carriers in America, they've built a huge wireless network and continue to expand their networks. Now, the top 4 are Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile.
Well, those definitely are household names, but who are those other carriers that we hear about, like Cricket, Virgin Mobile, Metro PCS, TracFone, and so many of the others?
That's a great question. Matter of fact, that's really the main point of our training here today. There is a difference in how they're categorized in the industry. You see, Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile are identified as MNOs, or Mobile Network Operator. An MNO is a mobile carrier that operates and maintains its own network and offers the phone service to the customers. The others that you just mentioned are considered MVNO, or a mobile virtual network operator. An MVNO is a cell phone carrier that does not have its own network. Instead, an MVNO has a business relationship with an MNO. An MVNO buys mobile service at wholesale and sells it to its customers at retail under their own name brand. Now, this is really the same process that all of us have come to know in the energy market, as Stream does not own the poles and wires for electricity. And now Stream will be an MVNO in the wireless industry and will only maintain the customer relationship versus operating those towers for the wireless network. So here is the big news, guys. Stream, as an MVNO, will service and bill its wireless customers, but the voice and data transmission will travel on the network of an MNO.
Okay, I see. So Stream is going to be an MVNO, correct?
Yes.
Are there advantages to being an MVNO?
Yeah, there really are, because as an MVNO, Stream will not have to incur the costs to build the huge networks across the country. And remember, Arturo, at our last Super Saturday in August, our CEO, Bouncer Shiro, announced that we are going to be partnering with 2 of the top 4 national carriers. This is big because it just means more choice for our customers and more coverage. Our wireless service will cover 97% of the U.S. population. We'll, of course, talk greater detail about that in our Let's Talk Wireless segments as we get closer to Super Saturday on November 15th.
Wow, 2 of the top 4. Can't tell us who they are?
I could, but I'd have to kill you.
Okay, so we won't do that. So to be clear, the top 4 carriers who own and operate their own networks are Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile, and they're classified as mobile network operators, or MNO.
Very good.
The others who lease networks are classified as mobile virtual network operators, or MVNO. Okay, got it. Just want to make sure.
Well done.
So as we mentioned earlier, the purpose of Let's Talk Wireless is to give you gradual doses of wireless information. So hopefully you now have a little better understanding of who the wireless carriers are that are servicing customers today in the United States and how they operate. Those with networks, again, MNOs, and those that lease existing networks are MVNOs. So one of the other features, and Brian, I know you like this, of today's segment is to always leave you with a wireless word or term of the day. So what do you think today's term should be, Brian?
Well, since stream's going to be an MVNO, let's call it a word or an acronym.
Okay.
MVNO.
MVNO, acronym of the day, term of the day. You may get quizzed on this later, so don't forget it. So no, I think we covered enough for today. Remember to attend Super Saturday on November 15th. Also, as Bouncer mentioned, don't get locked into a new mobile contract. If you're eligible to renew, wait for Stream's wireless offerings and become your own first customer. Watch for the next Let's Talk Wireless training video in Currents, in the next Currents coming up to learn more about the wireless industry, and make sure you're qualified for this month's promotion to grow your Stream business and position yourself for success. Until then, take care.